What's up guys, LemonSkulls54 here, and today we're going to be explaining a recruitment video. So if you guys, if you guys aren't aware, it's by the title, GTA 5 Emergency Services Realistic Roleplay Recruitment Video for Xbox One. So if you guys are looking to join a group of role players, by all means, I find that this is a very good roleplay crew. We do know what we're doing, as well. This is Fatal, so he can say hi.
Hi, how ya doing?
Yeah. So, Fatal is one of the two crew co-leaders at the moment. There is two co-leaders, as well as me being the top not co-leader, but the head honcho, the big guy. I get everybody in the crew. I get all this set up. They're just here to make sure everything goes right. I do all the work. I do all the hard labor. They just they're here. See, he's just waving. He's acknowledging the fact that he's here.
Exactly.
Yeah. So,
I'm glad. Hi, mom. How are you?
Alright, so I gotta go through a few things, guys. This might be a long video, but I just want to make sure that hopefully this will reduce the amount of time that I need to do for this. So there's a bunch of stuff that you guys are gonna need. So I'm gonna explain some things as well that Fato's going to explain his kind of experience with it. So actually, while I'm getting all this stuff set up, Fatal, do you want to kind of introduce yourself as the co-leader? I don't know why I went. I'm so sorry. I should never do that again. Just introduce yourself as co-leader and then kind of explain what your experience has been and everything with the crew.
Okay. So I suppose my full gamer tag is Fail Like Speeds. I haven't been doing roleplay for that long. I say about a couple of months, and I kind of started off being a bit crap, and then I met this guy. Kind of taught me some of the ways, and I'm here now.
Do you know Dewey?
Doing this, yeah.
So essentially what he's saying is he doesn't really know what he's doing. He's just here to make sure everything that he thinks is right is going right.
I know what I'm doing. I just hey. I know what I'm doing. Calm down now. Whoa.
All right. So
some of the time.
At the moment we have 17 cops, 8 civs, 1 dispatcher, and 1 fire department person. I don't know. Emergency services people. So what you see here, guys, all these fire trucks and all that stuff, that is for the different things that you can do. So right now we're overcrowded with cops. We have 17 cops, which is a lot. So with civs, yeah, okay, they're essential, but the thing is that we have 8 civs. So the thing is that yes, I am looking for more cops. The way that I work at it, I do a 2-to-1 ratio. So for example, for every 2 cops, there should be 1 criminal. That way every cop has a backup unit. So, just stuff. We do have, 17 cops, 8 civs. We do have 1 primary dispatcher, which, we really didn't see today, but anyway, we do have a secondary. So if you guys are, I will give you guys the opportunity to override him. If you guys are on a lot and you guys really like roleplay and you guys want to be the dispatcher, you do have to know some stuff. There's a few things that we will teach you, but you got to be on frequently. We do at least 1 patrol every single day. So you got to make sure you guys do that as well. We're desperately looking for people for fire department. The thing is that eventually I'd like to get to the point where it's no issues whatsoever. I can go in the GTA 5 Emergency Services Realistic Roleplay Club and be like, hey, RP now, and instantly, or very close to instantly, fill up an entire session. That would be nice. Mind you, yes, that would be a bit chaotic with 30 people, but, to have the feeling to be able to do that and that accomplishment is beyond my control. So, we aren't really like looking for any civs at the moment. We're more looking for um, cops, um, true, like you can honestly say that, you know, it's gonna be, you're gonna be true to the crew and you're gonna be a full-time dispatcher, um, and preferably like 4 to 6 people for fire department and about 6 EMTs, either 4 to 6. So EMTs is just the medics, so in the ambulances. So the reason why we need 4 to 6 is that eventually I want to be able to have a full map patrol. We're kind of like Fatal, what would you say? We're in the middle. We're like kind of in a shitty situation right now. Like we have enough people for like to fill the area for like Toledo. But like if we go to Sandy, we got to do Sandy and or no, Toledo's like overcrowded if we do it with a full patrol. And then if we do a full patrol, it's like Sandy and Grapeseed, and then clearly LS. My plan and our goal is to be able to have 30 people and preferably like 20 cops, or no, not 20 cops, but like 20 people in emergency services, so that including cops, fire, EMS, or EMT, sorry, and be able to have police in Toledo Bay, Grapeseed, Sandy, you know, maybe a couple park rangers.
Basically a full map, like.
Yeah, like that's our goal. That is the big dream here. I know it's not really a big dream, but like how many people do you know that really like get 30 people on at once and have an actual full wide map patrol on Xbox One? You know what I mean? So it does consist, so the roleplay crew, if you guys are wondering what it consists of, so there's so I'm just gonna go through the outfits here. We're gonna start at RP1. So this is the LSPD outfit. There's 2 sheriff outfits. You get this sheriff outfit with the ball cap, and then you get this sheriff outfit with this hat. Just one moment. Nope, wrong thing. Different services, that goes away. This comes back up. Sorry about that, guys. So, yeah, so there is the LSPD, 2 sheriff outfits, one with the ball cap and one with the fedora. We do have a bike patrol. We're looking for a couple, 1 or 2 officers who would be interested in patrolling Sandy on bicycles. Or, sorry, not Sandy. Where is it? Vespucci Beach. And you guys will have to have the money for this outfit. What would you say, Fatal, about 100,000 for the outfits would do it?
50k, so 100k.
Yeah, they really like aren't that expensive, but
well, it depends. All outfits are just that outfit, like.
yeah, and that's the thing. Generally, if you guys join police, you guys have to have the LSPD outfit, which is this one. No, this is not. Some people actually ask me, oh my god, how did you do the glitch for the police outfit? These are all custom outfits made in clothing shop. We did not do any glitches for these whatsoever. So we tried to make it as realistic as possible, and the thing is that this outfit I actually used for a roleplay crew before, but it wasn't good, really. So, but once these military caps came out, put that on, and I was like, oh my god, just a military cap, like, you know, what a difference. So, just a little heads up, there is a glitch out there that we know about, that you will be able to get the Crown Vics, so pretty much these cars, the sheriff cruisers, as Crown Vics that are only in single player supposedly. We can get we always those in LSP. There is a glitch for that, so that's what we do. So that's that. So that's what we do in LSPD. And LSPD, if you're going to be an LSPD unit, once we start map-wide patrols, you guys would pretty much be patrolling from, as you can see on the map, about Vinewood and down. So that's pretty much the gist of it all. Just going through weapons. So these are all the weapons that you guys can use. So you can use fists, clearly, a nightstick, and a flashlight for, unarmed. For a rifle, you guys can use a carbon rifle. SWAT is the only people who use an SMG. So, they are available as well. Did we get rid of the SWAT chart? Or no, I think it despawned. Whatever. Not a biggie.
Yeah, it despawned, yeah.
Alright. As well, the pistol, combat pistol, and flare gun, that's kind of used more just with local PD. But, you have the option of a pistol, combat pistol, and then the flare gun, if you guys are wondering what this is for. This is your taser. So, for example, Fatal, I'm just gonna give them, if you guys don't know, so I'm just gonna tase you. So this is used as a taser. So how this works?
Just do it.
Yep. You tase somebody, they're on fire. Technically, it's like you get tased, so you gotta stop moving if you're a criminal. Pretty much, like, hands up type of thing, and it goes from there. So, as well, tear gas is able to be used by. I think we're just allowing SWAT to use that, right? Because if you guys don't know what tear gas does, because it's like one of the most unused things in GTA at least. And then as well the pump track gun. You guys can have a flashlight on these weapons. That is totally okay. So, the outfits. I did them already, didn't I? Or no, I just did the police ones. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, I did the sheriff and everything. So, now, bike patrol. So, this is San Andreas Highway Patrol outfit. There is a custom bike for it. So, if I just do this, and do this, beggar. I just want to make sure these don't despawn. Yeah, we had a little issue with the fact, that we got all these ambulances and police cars and everything set up, and the fire truck, and then they all despawned on us. So it was like, oh, lovely. So this is the highway patrol bike that you guys will be using if you do choose to be highway patrol. It is a Western bagger. The only reason really why it's used for highway patrol is this is like the only motorcycle who has attachments of the containers, whatever you want to call them, on the side. Yeah, totally. I have no idea what you just said, honestly, because you said it so low, but
yeah.
Oh, saddlebags, yeah, those things. So yeah, if you guys want to go into highway patrol, there will be a I'm not gonna do a customization video on it, but once you guys join, if you'd like to join that, you just let me know and I get you the bike. Prisoner transport. All right, so this is a prisoner transport outfit. It is essentially just like the actual, this was made based on the actual prisoner transport outfit that is used on the Prison Break heist. So if you guys are wondering how to actually make that, that's pretty much what it is. So for that, you guys will require to have the prison bus, if you guys are interested in that. And like I said, there is essentially pretty much somebody in every different area of the Emergency Services Realistic Roleplay group, but we are desperately looking for more people, just to be able to expand what we're able to do. So, if you guys look over here, it's an ambulance. If you think of a medic, that's not what they're called. They're called EMTs. This is the EMT outfit. I know there's a glitch at the moment to get the actual EMT outfit, but it's a pain in the ass because you gotta do the Act 1 or whatever, so I'm not exactly worried about that at the moment. But if you guys do have that glitch and do have the actual EMT outfit, and you want to join EMT, you guys are more than welcome to use the actual EMT outfit. Otherwise, this is it. So green hat, green shirt, blue surgical gloves, and it's like a black or grayish team pants with the boots. So you guys, the EMTs, will be running in these wonderful ambulances. So yeah. Other than that, you guys will just be responding to calls like motor vehicle accident would be the most hyped one per se, and yeah. Other than that, EMTs will kind of just be laying low if there's like a thing. What do we do? Fatal, there was like somebody in. There was like a sieve in Sandy that was like caught in the water or something. You remember that? Or drowning.
Oh, I wasn't there, but it was a drowning. Yeah, I wasn't there, but.
Oh, okay, yeah, it was a drowning. So, for example, the EMS would respond to that. So, you know, just calls like that. SWAT. So SWAT, this is for SWAT. You guys just be aware. See, this is the thing too. The civs are the ones who control the entire roleplay. Because if there wasn't civs, there would be no need for all these. So props to them. A. B. SWAT is only used for high priority calls. So hostage situations, bank robberies. I don't know. Fatal, can you think of any situations off the top of your head if you're there that SWAT would be used for? If he's not there, we're just gonna move on until he gets back.
You shop.
Oh, alright. Is there any situations other than a bank robbery or just a robbery in general that you would think SWAT would be used for?
I suppose we haven't really used it yet, and you know, because we haven't had enough people and stuff, but down the line we can use it, you know.
Yeah. So it just depends on the call with SWAT, really, as well as fire and EMT. So, if you guys are looking to be the most involved and the most, in my opinion, hardest thing in the entire crew, then you guys should be going police. We are kind of overstaffed on there and understaffed on fire and EMTs. We are looking mostly for fire and EMTs just because of how much understaffed. But what we're gonna do is hopefully with this video, if it gets out there, if you guys are interested in fire and EMT, make sure to let me know. As well, RCMP. So RCMP is Royal Canadian Mounted Police. They are the Mounties. They are what sergeants pretty much are. That's the difference. You guys do have the option to join. This is unrealistic per se. You guys have the opportunity to join RCMP immediately. And you guys have the option to really patrol the entire map no matter where you are. There is a RCMP vehicle. It's just a custom Stanier. Essentially, literally just surf cruisers, only completely white. There will be like customization, once you guys get it. So if you do choose to be RCMP, that's what'll happen with that. So yeah, they patrol literally from the tip of Toledo all the way down to the tip of the LSIA. So they cover every single little inch of area. Think of the RCMP does stand for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Mounties. Whatever. But yeah, you guys have the freedom to be everywhere, where LSPDs just generally are, kind of their jurisdiction is just Vinewood Hills and down. And where sheriffs is pretty much Vinewood Hills and up all the way to Toledo. They have a more in-depth thing. Eventually, once we get enough people, I think Fatal, we really never even talked about this, but I think what the I love how we make decisions on the spot. What's gonna happen is eventually, once they're trained for police, I think what we'll do is we'll give them the three options, either to be LSPD, sheriff, or RCMP, and then if they stick to, and then they stick to that one, and then they, like, if they're LSPD, they'll just patrol the city, and then RCMP can patrol everywhere, and then sheriff will just do the rest of the map. So we're probably gonna need, yeah, we're probably gonna need like the same amount of LSPD units and sheriff, because the city's more compact and we'll need the things more more units per se. As well, you know what? I'll talk about SUVs once we're done this. Next is a pilot. So this is just a simple pilot outfit. So you guys would be going in, and you guys would go and buy the Maverick. This is coming out of pocket on you guys. If you guys do need help making money, I have no issues whatsoever helping you guys make money. But if you guys do go down to the Maverick, it is $780,000. Air support, that is what you'll be using. So yeah, there's nothing else, and then you just call Pegasus every time you go on duty, and then you're Air 1, or Air 2, however many. Get back to us. Next thing, fire department. So just keep in mind, guys, there's like, you know, we can only do so much. So I mean, the reason why there's like an orange-ish jacket and then yellow pants is because the cargo pants, I find, are kind of needed, per se, for every kind of outfit, because it's like, you know, police have, or like all services kind of have a lot carried on them, and you know, just stuff like that. As well, you know, fire department, you probably won't be responding to much. The most action you get in the run of a day is probably, I'm thinking,
some sort of accident.
yeah, motor vehicle accident. Thank you. I was trying to get it out of my mouth. I was having issues there. Yeah, the fire. I think, like, drowning would be fire, sheriff, or police and EMT. Other than that, it's like, you know, fire's just kind of laid back. So if you want to be in the RP crew and you kind of don't want to do much, fire's for you. But you still will be expected to do, you know, take it seriously and stuff. Next, we have FBI. So, FBI. So, there is a custom vehicle if you want to do FBI. One of the things that we started doing today actually was big cars. So big cars are used by FBI, so if we call in our Buffalo, there is a custom Buffalo that is made specifically for FBI. So if it, alright, Fatal, just look at the stuff so that way it doesn't despawn while I go get this. So, this is the FBI undercover cruiser that you guys will be using. Choose to be FBI. As well, any personal vehicles that are... There is certain personal vehicles that are allowed, you guys will have to buy. But in realistic forms, what you guys will do in the beginning, you'll act as if it's LSPDFR. So, at the beginning of a patrol, you'll start out with no armor. You'll open up your trunk, go to your trunk, go to the carbon rifle so you're holding it out. Inventory, body armor, go to show armor, standard. Then put your gun away. Vehicles, vehicle doors, none. So it acts as if LSPDFR, so... And then you can go on patrols, FBI. You guys, FBI kinda, you know, does like terrorist stuff. You know, investigations. You guys, FBI also does big cars. I think the local PD, I don't think will let do big cars, but if there's like a high value target that we know enjoys, you know, robbing cars in a certain area, we'll get Well, just like one of the civs will just put like, kind of a high-end car or whatever in one area, and that they'll act as that person, and then they'll just like steal it, and then we'll have eyes on it from somewhere, and then they'll get pulled over. Usually ends in a pursuit, and then I don't know. I mean, they usually just get arrested or killed. So, one of the two.
Mm.
Other than that, guys, I'm just gonna scroll through the outfits one last time and explain them. Well, I'm not gonna explain them again, but I'll just say what they are. So if I go over here to a better area. So this is LSPD. If you guys do, I forgot to mention this, if there is a glitch that works, and Rockstar doesn't take away the actual LSPD uniform that you can get, you guys can use that instead. The Sheriff number 1 with the ball cap, and then the Sheriff number 2. If you guys are wondering, the only thing that changes from the Sheriff is just the ball cap to the fedora. Bike patrol, so this is the pedal bike. This is highway patrol. Prisoner transport, and you guys will need to buy the prison bus for 500,000. I feel like I forgot to mention that, but I don't know. And you guys will be stationed outside of the prison, and this will also kind of be boring as well, because you guys only do it when anybody calls in for prisoner transport. You will as well be required all over the map. So, for example, you'd be stationed at the prison, and then if we have a prisoner transport down at Los Santos International, you would respond there, pick them up, and actually drive them. Excuse me, for the voice crack. Holy hell! Oh my God, here we go again. So you'll pick them up wherever they are, and then in the prison bus, you will drive them back to the prison, drop them off, and then RP it as, oh, you can, go do whatever. So that's kind of that job. Forgot to mention that. EMT, pretty obvious. Save people's lives. SWAT is high priority calls such as bank robberies. RCMP, you patrol all over the map. And pilot. So, pilots kind of go all over the map as well. I think there is on some police stations, especially, where is it? There's one that I know for,
Mission Row.
Mission Row has one? I know Vinewood has one. Downtown Vinewood has a police chopper on top. So you guys can use that if you're a pilot. And as well, fire department and EMT, you guys will be stationed all around the map. So that's just kind of, you'll kind of be where most of the action is in the run of a day, just so that way it's kind of easier. As well, just FBI, and they're just undercover, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, guys, as well, if you guys want to be civs, we are accepting them. We do also need, or in desperate need of, a full-time dispatcher that is on like every day, willing to do it, blah 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 blah. So other than that, civs are like, you're allowed to be a civ, but it's like, in all seriousness, like, I'd rather recruit police, fire especially, and fire and EMT. So if you do have an interest in that, please just comment, let me know, and I will do my best to get you guys in if you're willing to do it. Other than that, guys, that's all for this video. Don't forget to like the video if you did enjoy. Also comment to let me know if there's anything you'd like to see on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.
Thanks, yeah.